So we're filling this with dry material, leaves, dry grass, wood chips, food that's been sitting out. And the goal of this is to eventually have this whole bucket filled with just black soldier fly larvae. And after about 3 weeks to 4 weeks, that will happen. You let this sit and rot. You add your larvae babies. You cover so that houseflies don't come as. And then you feed once a week, twice a week. First, let the food disappear. Go down a lot for a week. Add more food. If the food is disappearing, you have to have food for the flies to keep laying eggs. Once they're established and the smell is established for them, they'll keep coming if there is food continuously provided. You do a mix of food and dry material. You have a drain, and you keep a small shovel here where you can mix. Some will crawl out of here and drop into this bucket to turn into flies. You can periodically come into here after 3 to 4 weeks of starting and take out shovelfuls to feed to the chickens. Or take out the whole entire bucket, feed it to the chickens, and then you have to start all over with the smell attracting them. Or if you have eggs, you can add the eggs. This is the fly, and it's coming to lay its eggs here because of the smell. We feed in this bucket at least once a week, about a 2 to 5 gallon bucket of waste. And this sits under a tree. It's a mixture of wood chippings, coffee grounds, and food waste, and then sat here for a few weeks. Now it has the smell, and they come here to lay their eggs. I can collect the eggs, putting them into buckets with 5 gallons of food waste, mix in with the dry material, and then have a bucket of food for the chickens to eat in about a month. Packed with protein, bucket full of food waste turn into protein and fats. She's gonna lay her eggs. Somewhere where they can fall right into. And then eat. So whatever I put into here today, I'm restarting this bin. I'm taking this smell so I can start other piles. And I'm gonna add other food waste in here where her eggs will take off, and I'll be able to feed my chickens a scoop, shovelful scoop each day. Protein, fat, and oils made from the kitchen waste or food waste, meat waste, whatever we have. They have babies and big larvae just like in your bucket I provided you. So you're gonna get the smell, you get the flies turning into populating your property. They're gonna lay eggs later if you continue to feed your pile. And then babies like this, they're gonna be pooping and eating the waste that you added. So we're gonna go add this to our bucket. The babies are going to start eating. The eggs that may have fallen in are going to start eating. And the big enough guys will crawl out of the ramp and fall into the bucket to turn into a fly. Here's our fly. Hope she doesn't lay her eggs there. So here we are at our bucket filled with coffee grounds, food waste, and dry materials. We're gonna pour it in. And in about 3 weeks, the whole entire bucket will be larvae. Well, maybe 5 weeks, 6 weeks, that we can feed to our chickens over there. And then we covered our larvae with some coffee grounds. That kind of smothers the smell. It's dry and they can eat it. And again, here's our drain where the liquid from the food that we put in there will come out. Here's our ramp, the hole. They can crawl out into here and then turn into flies that can lay eggs to produce more larvae for your chickens.